Hey, Mike, what's up? Just looking at my phone.
Mike,
here.
what's up? Just looking.
Hey, Doug. Hey, Tyler. What's going on, guys? Okay, since I see there's already 7 people here, I can tell you if you didn't get over to that thing, Coast to Coast Drones, if you didn't get over there last night and see the drone therapy kind of like podcast type deal, there's a giveaway going on over there. So go over there and you can sub his channel, and you'll be and just leave a comment down there to that you want to win the Brian's drone. That's what he said that people have to leave the comment about. I'm trying to. Oh, here it is. Here's the one I'm giving away over there on that channel. So you want to go over to Coast Drones. After this video processes, I'll put a link in there. Here. There it is right there. It's called the Flyster Sky Hunter. I'll show you what it. I'll take it out of the. It's one of those foldable things with the Wi-Fi camera. You pull the arms out like this, and then you fold the legs down like this. There's the camera right there. And the battery compartment's in the bottom here. And here's the battery here. So you're looking at these cameras, everything's backwards. It's like looking in a mirror. Oh, God. You know, guys, I'm old as hell, so I have to put my glasses on to see this damn number on here. It's a 3.7650. Should be bigger. The battery should be bigger in that thing. There might be some room in there where you could put a better one. Now, this thing's only been flown twice. It's brand new. Brand new condition. Been flown 2 times. So I'm giving it away over on, hi, Steve. I'm giving it away over there on Bill's channel. So if you want to go over there and sub him, he's the one that runs that Coast to Coast Drones, that drone therapy show. I was on there last night. So if you want to go over there and sub his channel, you can enter to win this over there. Okay. So, hey, Steve, I seen that big bad fish you had. I was just watching that a half hour ago. I was thinking maybe he's going to jump out and bite you on the nose. He's a big one. Oh, Doug, I only got one of those. I explained that the only reason I bought that thing was because it was $50 or $52. That's the only reason. If that thing would have been $75, I wouldn't have bought it. Because that thing retails for $138. There's no way in hell I would have bought that for $138. No way. But as it is, I got it for $50, so I bought it. So anyway, that one there is going. Yeah, me too, Mike. Who don't want one of them? But I'll tell you what, Mike, I don't know if you have those goggles. I want those DJI goggles. Okay. Yeah, I want those. I talked about them last night on that podcast. That's what I want. And I think you have a Phantom 4. I think they work with that. Anyway, that thing that thing there, if you go over to Bill's channel, Coast to Coast Drones, and you sub, you can enter to win that drawing. And that drawing is going to be next Tuesday night. Okay. And then before I get to this Sky Viper thing, don't forget the drawing for the JD20, this Spark clone, is going to be on the 1st. And then that's next Thursday at 7 o'clock. And then on the 4th, which is on Saturday or Sunday, is going to be the drawing for the JJRC H97. Okay. So anyway, oh, you got the, okay. Well, I figured you'd have something good there, Mike, with the having the Inspire and that stuff. I didn't think you'd have some junk. I want to do a quick unbox on this Sky Viper thing I bought the other day. I got this the other day. Now, I paid $29 for it. Okay. Now, when I first bought it, I said, okay, this thing's $29. It should be $24. It should actually be a little bit less money. I didn't think it was worth $29, but after buying it, taking it home and playing around with it, it was worth the $29. So I actually recommend this thing. I'm not usually, Sky Viper stuff can be a little bit shaky sometimes, but sometimes they come out with a good one. This is one of them. This is the Sky Viper M550 Nano. Right here. And there is not really a lot to this thing. You got the quadcopter. You got the transmitter. You got the instruction booklet. And I forgot the charger cable. It's sitting over there on the charger. That's it. And they give you a little bag here with a spare set of props, which it's right in there. Take your time, Tyler. Yeah, that's it. Now, I saved on my phone. I did a flight test in the house. And see the bad thing about reviewing these little nanos, okay, what's hard about doing it is that they're so small that it's hard to take them somewhere where you can actually film it and the person can actually see the thing flying. Okay, you almost have to fly it like right up in your face if you have one of them hat cams. You have to keep it like right there, because once you start getting 15 feet away, you can't see it no more. You know, it's very hard to see these things. I wish I had some room where I could just hang a white sheet up and then fly it against the white sheet. Maybe I'll work on doing something like that upstairs in the storage room. Get some white sheets and string them together to do these little ones with. Because I have a room up there to fly these kind of quads in, but it's kind of dark in the back of the room, and I think that you wouldn't be able to see. And then up at the pool, you know, you don't want it to fall in the pool. So, you know, you got that issue. Some of the ones I would take up there, but maybe something like this, I don't know. I don't know if you'd be able to see it very well up there anyway. But when I did the flight test, I did. Now, this is the reason I'm going to give you now is the reason that this thing's worth the $29. Okay. Because this part just absolutely blew me away. Okay. I timed the flight. And I'm going to show you what the time I got on it was for the flight time, which was for something like this is pretty amazing. Five minutes and 53 seconds. And this is only a 100 milliamp hour battery. I thought that was pretty impressive, because most of the time, these kind of little quadcopters like this, you'll only get like 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes. This thing got almost 6 minutes, and I was floored by that with this thing, because that's almost unheard of for a 100 milliamp hour battery to get almost 6 minutes of flight time. And this thing is fast. You know, this thing flies really nice. You know, it's very easy to control. It does great stunts. It does these little barrel roll things. They explain to you in the manual how to do it. You have to hit the button. There's only one button on here. It's one stunt button. It's up here at the top. You kind of hold that and slide the controller to the side, and it'll do this little barrel roll thing. But that's not something you want to do up over the pool. If I took it up and flew it up at the pool, it would probably be no stunts. You know, I wouldn't, because you can crash these things when you do the stunts. It's easier to crash them. But yeah, I could probably take it off on the desk, but I don't think I could fly it. Or you wouldn't be able to see it, because I can't hold the camera and the controller. I mean, only Steve knows how to hold a camera and film a bunch of crap and move all at the same time. I've never been able to see anybody be able to do that but him. He's pretty amazing. Shen RC, go sub to him. We'll go watch some of his videos. He's pretty amazing. He does these videos out in the school parking lots and stuff like that. And the camera moves and he's driving the car at the same time. Pretty crazy. I would need a helper to do that. Let me see if I can take this off on the desk, and I'm going to move back so don't hit me in the face. See, I crashed. See, that's what happens. It's fast. See, that's the thing about this. It's not some like little slow type deal. It's just too hard to control sitting here. I got to have room to maneuver it around. So, anyway, believe me, it flies great. Trust me. I wouldn't lie to you. But try to get it to control here right off this desk is pretty difficult. Anyway, so there went that mess. Damn ashes in my coffee because the thing fell in the damn ashtray, which I don't smoke anymore, but the old lady does. So when she wakes up from her nap and comes out here, she's going to be bitching at me that I got ashes all over the table. All because of Tyler. I'll blame you. I'll tell her you made me do it. Yeah, it has an on and off switch on it too, by the way. So you never have to take the battery out. The battery is actually built inside of it. And you plug it in right there, and it's got this little tiny on and off switch there. And that turns it off. Yeah. But actually, it was worth $29. I didn't think it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a kind of a turd, but I was kind of shocked. You know, very surprised at this thing. Yeah, I have a couple. I have that other that's 17 something or another. Man of all drones. Yeah, I had that one flies real nice too. But that Sky Viper Pro I had. Hi, David. That Sky Viper Pro I had was I still have it, but it's just that thing's got real GPS issues. Now, I watched a guy, this J drone guy the other day. He was flying, and he said just fly it manually. Don't even waste your time hooking up the app and all that. So Once the weather gets better, I'm going to take it out and try it like that. See if that, because I 3 or 4 times I took it out. Yeah, Steve, it's fast. The 3 or 4 times I took that Sky Viper Pro out, with the GPS, and it just didn't fly good. Wasn't worth anywhere near that kind of money that they wanted for it. So guys, don't forget to go over to that Coast to Coast Drones and sub over there, and that way you can enter the drawing. So I'm going to have a hit off my e-cigarette. Oh, delicious. I think I'm going to do a review on e-cigarettes. All right, Cuppy. I see Cuppy just replied to some comment I've left on a video. I think I'm going to do a review on these e-cigarettes. No, I haven't seen anything about that, Tello. I don't know when it's coming out. Hey, John. Did you see that comment I left on the Did you see that comment I left you over at Dave's about that apple? Oh, call a doctor. What a gimmick thing that was. That was just Hey, John, I don't know if you watched the whole video of Dave's video there. I watched the whole thing, okay? And I watched the whole video. And yeah, the apple drum. And he actually started laughing. He actually started laughing at the end of the video. And I left him another comment. I said, hey, I started laughing. Actually, right before he started laughing, I started laughing. He just couldn't contain himself after a while. Because that thing is, it is what it is. It's just one of them gimmick deals. You know, just like that egg drone. But somebody will buy it. I won't, but people will buy it. They'll have it on sale for $14 or $13 in a month. Watch and see. I don't know what it is. Now, I didn't click the link to see what the price was, but I'll bet it was $24 or something like that. But I'll bet you it'll be $13 in a month. It'll be real cheap. And it had the same thing as the egg drone did. That one did the same thing. The arms, you know, you close them in on it and they keep popping out all the time. You know, that's kind of bogus. Hey, John, I told everybody to head over to Coast to Coast and sub him, and so they could enter the drawing, because I want as many people as possible to go over there and enter the drawing. So, then Bill can pick up more subs, because there's a few people here that'll go over there. So, and then they can get in on that too. So that'll be okay. Anyway, I don't know if you came in, John. I was talking about this little, I'll refresh this here a little bit, because I don't know when you got here. This little Sky Viper here, this Nano, it's pretty awesome. I was like stunned beyond disbelief at the flight time of this thing. This thing has a 3.7 100. And I got, as I just showed the people here a minute ago, that's the flight time I got. Almost 6 minutes from this thing. Which, for a 100, was pretty amazing, and it flies really well. See, when I bought it last week for $29, I thought it was going to be a 6 minutes. I thought it was going to be a ripoff, you know, I said, oh, I'll buy it, but I think it's going to be a turd or whatever. No, it's really nice. And it does these real nice barrel rolls because it has a stunt button on there. So I was very impressed with this thing. So I give it a big thumbs up. $29, and it flies, and it's fast. You know, it's not like some kind of slow ass lethargic thing. It's quick. I don't know. It has some. Let me. It says it has flyaway failsafe. I don't know about all that. Wait a minute. Here's some stats on here. No, it doesn't say anything about that. It just says 3.7 100. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about high voltage battery. It doesn't weigh nothing. It only weighs 13 grams. So, but it's fast too, because I crashed it twice sitting here because somebody asked me to take it off here at the desk and it crashed twice. So, all right, Mike, you too. Go make some more of those erosion movies. I really enjoy the hell out of those things. Everybody go over and see Flying Cameras Mike. He makes some of the most awesome videos. Hey, Neil. It's all right, Tyler. It's all good. Hey, Neil, did you go over to Bill's channel and enter the drawing for next Tuesday? Thank you. I'll make sure you do if you didn't. Because okay. Because I don't know if you were there. I think I saw you in the chat for a couple of minutes, but I wasn't sure if it was you or not. You know, John, that damn poor Ken guy, man, he must have really got messed up in that car accident. I had no idea that he had that kind of that he had that kind of damage. What did he do? Did he like really get tore up or something? You know, because the way there's the cat walking over there. You know the way it is with hospitals these days with this insurance and all that. I mean, short of you having a freaking a brain transplant or something like that, they're kicking you out of there absolutely as soon as possible. You know, there's people that have open heart surgeries now that are gone like the same day surgery, you know, open heart in the morning. And yeah, I knew he was rear-ended. I didn't know, you know, what the drunk driver. Okay. That's not good. Yeah, because he's still in the hospital and that's been weeks. So good thing he got a lot of dough off that GoFundMe, because I think he got like $8,000, if not more. I mean, that's enough for me to live on for a couple of months. Hey, Neil, you got any live streams coming up? You gonna do anything? Because I enjoy yours because you get all them people in there. Last night was the first time I ever used that. Oh, did he? Okay. It was the first time I ever used that Google. What was that, Hangouts? Yeah, I'd never used that before. Oh, he went home last night. Okay. Okay, Herb. I don't know. Because I thought when he stopped in last night, I thought he was at the hospital. Because that's what it looked like to me. I thought he was there when he took the shirt off and showed us that plate. You know, that's where I thought he was. So All right, Tyler, if you do a live stream, just make sure you put up a commercial. Oh, okay. He was at the house. Okay. Just make sure you put up a commercial that you're going to do the live stream. That way people will know. So I'm doing that now. I put up a little promo 20-second video like the day I'm doing it, or at least like 12 hours in advance, because it helps, more people will come by. If you just do it on the spur of the moment, it doesn't work out as good. Yeah, right. Yeah, I know how that goes. Okay. MD95 TSI. It's TAO. TSI. Bill said something about that last night. He said something about how it was too many letters to remember or something like that. I told him to change it to MD Chris. All right, Explorer. See you later, man. Yeah, whenever I use the spell check, I hate that thing on my iPhone, because I'll type stuff in there all the time and it changes it. Yeah, it doesn't like what I have to say. It always changing my stuff because I have some choice crap to write in there. It always changes it. It doesn't like you to say anything bad. No bad words. No bad words for iPhone. It will always change them. Yeah, no kidding. It dropped today like crazy. It's like 30 degrees colder. Hi, Julian. It was 30 degrees colder today than it was yesterday. Today was like 20. Yesterday the day before was 50. Oh, I hate when it does that. Plus, it snowed tonight, like 2 inches. So that means I got to go out there at 5:30 in the morning and shovel. Okay, I will. Okay, I copied your name, so I'll take care of that. Oh, one of these. I think it's called a Jewel or something like that. JUUL. This is kind of, yeah, it's a very mild, because I started out on those. I started out on this thing. Yeah, I know it is. I smoked for 38 years. And believe me, since I quit smoking, I have saved a ton of money. Okay? Believe me, a ton of money. But I started, I didn't go like Neil. He's got the big vape setup, with the big one with all the smoke and all that. I didn't go that route because actually I want to stop doing this too. So I started out on this because I was such a heavy smoker. And this is for these kind of over the counter gas station type things. This thing's pretty strong. Okay. This is probably one of the strongest ones of the kind you're going to go buy at the gas stations, is this thing here. It's pretty harsh, but it gives you a big bolt of nicotine. Yeah, I hardly ever use this one anymore, but oof, it's very strong. And then I tried some of these other ones. And then I bought this one, and I've kind of settled on this is the one. This is my go-to one now. This is the one I carry around, and this is the one I use all the time because it's very smooth. It's not harsh, and it's not real. It's not real strong like this thing. This thing's real strong. This thing will give you a headache or whatever, you know, make you a little lightheaded. I mean, it's still not as bad as regular smoking. But since I quit smoking, and it's been, I think, 14 weeks or something like that, I haven't even had one cigarette. My blood pressures went down. My blood pressures went down to where I might be able to get off the medication pretty soon. If I can quit these, because these do have nicotine, so they do accelerate your metabolism a little bit. Not as much as smoking, because I smoked 3 packs a day for 38 years. So, and you know, the nicotine that accelerates your metabolism, so it makes your blood pressure go up. You know, accelerates your heartbeat, and so it's not good if you have high blood pressure. So you just if you can quit smoking, it immediately lowers your blood pressure, and then if you can quit these, then it even goes down more. Yeah, I feel a lot better too. These things are nothing. These things are nothing compared to cigarettes. I mean, these are zilch compared to cigarettes, and they're nothing compared to the price of cigarettes either. I spend about $20 a week on this. I spent $700 a month on cigarettes. Okay, I could buy a Mavic Air every month for what I'm saving not smoking cigarette. Of course, I'm not saving any more money because I'm just spending it on other garbage, SEMA and Me Hung Lows and this other crapola, you know. So it is what it is. I still haven't got a chance to bust out that tank. I have, you know, John, I told you last night that I have. That's nothing. Every 15 minutes, man. I used to smoke every 5 minutes. I told you last night that I had stuff. I have stuff over in this pile behind this computer desk. This computer desk I'm sitting at, it's one of them ones that goes around like that, you know, and it's got the shelves. Here, I'll pull the camera over here. It's one of them ones, you know, it has the shelves there and the shelves over here and all this mumbo jumbo. Okay. But behind it, on the one side over here, there's this big area. Okay. It's piled with crap. Okay. I mean, piled high with garbage. I've got, I think, 4 things alone back there that I never opened yet that I bought on Black Friday. So I still have Black Friday stuff that I haven't even opened yet. A lot of it. Good stuff too. 2 of them, them 2 Red Cat things. I haven't even opened them yet. I got a couple of boats over there. And I just got stuff. Just stuff over there. I got that big giant tank. You know, that big Abrams thing that I got off of eBay. So that's sitting over there. I never opened it yet. I got to get making these videos, but it's just been so, the weather just so bad. I mean, I don't like to make them all indoors. I'd rather go outside and make them, but it's just not been conducive to getting outside and making any videos. And I'm sure as hell not taking my Mavic and any of this crap out in this stuff. There's no way in hell I'm doing that. You know, There's nobody going to send me another one for free if I crash it in the snow. So I'm not doing it. Hold on. Hold on. I'll show it to you. Just give me a second to get it out of there. Oh, and this box is heavy as hell, too. It's called the Cyclone X 610. It's got 2 batteries with it. They're 2,000 milliamperes, so 7.4. So I'm sure it'll run good. Better than that Air or that Pig that I had. Yeah, I'm gonna. As soon as I can get it up somewhere outside, I'll. I don't want to. I don't think that's the type of thing you want to try to run around in the house. You know what I mean? You want to be able to at least take it at the bare minimum out in the parking lot. You know, that's the bare minimum you want to be able to do, is take it out in the parking lot. Even if you don't get up to the field or anything where you can get it in the dirt and up on the rocks or the hills, you want to at least be able to get it in some kind of flat concrete or something. In the house, that's not going to show me anything. And then I have another one too, another red cap, but it's a smaller one, but it's real nice. And just other garbage over there, just tons of stuff. Canada, that's where I think it is. New Orleans, oh, it's nice and warm down there. I know that. Yeah, that's where I want to take it. That New Bright Rat, but it's covered with snow right now. Now, I asked Steve if that thing was waterproof, and he said he didn't know, but he said it would say it somewhere in there if I could run it around in the. So I could take that one out in the snow if it's if it would hold up in the moisture, you know, because some of them do. Because I know he has a bunch of them. Because Steve has tons of the trucks and that kind of stuff. So, and he takes them out in the snow and shit all the time. So he buys the waterproof ones. That rat, that thing. Oh, man. That thing was so bad. I had no idea that thing was going to be the turd that it was. You know, no clue. Because, you know, when I do these videos, I don't pre-test anything. You know, all my videos are out of the box. I don't. Yeah, I know they are. Steve has that Shin RC. He has some real nice snow videos because he knows how to do the slow-mo on the camera and all that, which I do too, but I just haven't done it. But yeah, I took that New Bright thing out up there, and I was just like, oh, that thing was just such a turd. I was really, wow. I mean, it was bad, real bad. Mike, everything's wonderful. Another. Yeah, some of them. You can see the thing about that New Bright stuff. You can get the stuff real cheap. Okay, you just have to go back to the store constantly Because what I noticed about Toys R Us, and not so much Walmart, but Toys R Us, what they'll do, because I have one right down the street here, like not even a mile away. Yeah, I have an Xbox One, Tyler. What I noticed that Toys R Us does is that they will mark stuff down in the store before they advertise it in the weekend flyers or put it on their website. You know, you could go to their website and type in that, New Bright Racing Rat, and it would still show the retail price there. Even though if you went to the store, you would see the sign already that it's been lowered, that the price is already 50% off or whatever, whatever the situation is with that. So a lot of times they'll mark it down in the store before it gets advertised out on the web that it's on sale. So that's why I go up there all the time. I go up to that Toys R Us at least twice a week, because there's this water drone that I've been having my eye on up there for the longest time. But I'm not paying $39. Well, it was $59. Then the price came down to $39. And it stayed at $39. So now I'm waiting for it to come down to $24.95 or so. If it gets down to that, I'll buy it, because it has these little feet on it. So if it crashes in the water, it'll just float, So I can fly around up at the pool and not worry about they crashing in the water. It's waterproof. So if it comes down to like $24 or whatever, I'll buy it. But I just keep popping up in there to check to see what the price is. But they always have at least one of them up there. They sell them because they used to have a bunch more of them, but they sold them. It looks just like a SEMA X5 waterproofed. Yeah, I know. I seen that one, Julian. That SEMA, or no, that JJRC waterproof one. I seen that. I almost bought it actually one time, but I bought something else instead. A couple people. I've seen some videos of that one. So anyway, see. Oh shit! I've been on here 43 minutes already. Holy tamale! Oh God, damn dry. This weather, man, just makes me itch like crazy. My back. Oh, terrible. See what happens when you get old. Everything starts falling apart. Start itching and scratching, and like my elbow and wrist have been hurting for days on end. I have no idea what I did. I did something. I twisted it somehow, but see, that's what happens when you get to be 60 years old. Shit, I got 10 years on, or 8 years on Captain Cook. My cat's name is Ranger. And he does nothing but want to snuggle all the time. Spark in the Mavic Air. The difference is the Mavic Air is better. That's the difference. And it costs $400 more. That's the difference. It's just better. It just has more stuff. Has better camera, better flight time. It's 9 years then. Better cameras, better flight time. I don't know about the range, because that was one. Oh, that's another thing that Casey Neistat, he had that 3 complaints. He had the 3 complaints about it. He said when you were folding the arms, it felt like it was going to break. Then he said the gimbal lock was a piece of garbage, and he took it off and threw it in the garbage can. He said he wouldn't even, And then he said the range wasn't that good. So maybe he did send it in the drink because he was going way out there. He started in New York City, picked it up, flew all the way to Bermuda, and shot the video on the beach, which when you're Casey Neistat, you can do those things. But yeah, Canada, it costs more. I think they have that tax or exchange rate or something. But yeah, he said the range wasn't as good as the Mavic Pro. So they didn't put the radio signal in there. It's Wi-Fi. So that was he was kind of bummed out about that part. So I doubt know if you're going to be seeing those super long range videos that Dustin will make from Diamond Head. He'll go up there and do a range test. I'm sure he'll get one and do it. You know, he'll at least try it out. So anyway, that's the story with that. The range. Now I watched. I don't know if anybody's seen Billy Kyle's video. He did the video. He got his hands on that thing, and he was playing around with it. But he had a completely different opinion on the folding of it. He said it felt real nice folding it, but Casey Neistat said it felt like it was going to break. So who knows? It's just one person's opinion. Hi, Kelly. It's one person's opinion against another one's, you know. I mean, Casey, he kind of knows his stuff when it comes to these things, so I kind of trust what he says. Billy knows too, but, you know. I mean, I'd like to get one, but I really want to get those goggles. I'd really like to get those goggles before I would get the Mavic Air. You know, I think those goggles would be something really cool to have. I think Captain Cook should get one too. I think, Neil, you need to get a Mavic Pro. What do you think? I think you should buy one. You know, they're dropping in price right now because of this Mavic Air that's coming out. So the Mavic Pros are down. They had one the other day for $799. Yeah, I think you should get one. I was flipping this on the table. Have you seen that? No. 5,000. Ugh, I don't have that kind of cash. I'd have to sell my car. Sell both my cars to get one of them. I do like that Inspire. Yeah, the Air is nice, Neil. The Air is nice, but I think the Mavic's better. I'd rather have the Mavic than the Air. Make sure you gift wrap it. You might get a couple extra dollars. Yeah, I think the Mavic's better. Yeah, no doubt. The only thing the Mavic Air has that I like is the it has the rear-facing camera, which the Mavic Pro doesn't have. It's got the obstacle avoidance in the back too. So if you're going to run into something and then you go to back up, you're not going to run into something going backwards either. So it'll stop when you're going forward, and it stops when you go backward too. And it does work good because the obstacle avoidance on both of mine, the Spark, yeah, Julian, I'll give you the dates in a second. The Spark and the Mavic Pro, the obstacle avoidance works really good on them things because the videos I did on them, I tried it, on both of them. You just can have the thing coming right at you, stick your hand up, and they'll stop right there. They'll just stop. So it works great. But now this one has it. The Mavic Air has the obstacle avoidance in the back. So, which is okay, I guess. I mean, they were showing it at the event how they, in the big room, they had this little simulated forest made out of cardboard trees and poles and stuff like that, and they were flying it around in there and trying to run into stuff, and you could see that the obstacle avoidance, how good it worked. It has the Mavic Air, it has the same obstacle avoidance in it as the unique Typhoon H has, where it'll go up on something and say it's going to run right into a tree, it'll stop, it'll go around whatever is in the way and then continue. As long as you keep the stick pointing forward, it'll go around and then continue forward. So the Mavic Pro doesn't do that. It doesn't have that continuation features. Oh yeah. Yeah. I think you made some kind of comment over in the other place. $10 one. Is that oh, what the hell is the name of that thing? I have one of those. What the hell is the name of that thing? Oh, I can't think of it now, but it has that little obstacle avoidance disc that plugs into the bottom of it. Are you talking about that thing? Oh yeah, that Lumi. Yeah, that's that one Chris had. Yeah. Or I think he was doing a giveaway on it. But see, what I didn't like about that was one of them phone control deals. I don't like those phone control. Oh yeah, big deal. I just got a notification. The Galaxy S9. Oh, Neil. I don't know if you've seen this today, but Apple. Yeah, that's what Chris said. It was good for the kids. The Apple discontinued that iPhone 10 or X or whatever the hell they want to call it. They're not making another one past that. That was it. Just that one model. They're not going to make any more. So I guess it didn't go over that hot. Everybody got the iPhone 8, which I did, which you did. But I don't know how popular that thing was because they already announced that they were discontinuing it. So I heard that today. Even though it looked cool as hell, but it was expensive as all get out. It was really high dollar. I mean, the iPhone 8 was enough, right? Yeah. So they're going to go back in, I think, September, from what I read in the article. They were discontinuing the 10, and they were going to, I guess, come out with the next one in September, which would be what, the 9? So who knows? I'm keeping the 8 for a while. I'm not running up to Verizon and getting rid of that thing anytime soon. I'm real happy with that thing, so I'm not going to be trading it in and let them jam it up my butt again like they do with these things. Ugh. Oh, they're just the regular juice. Yeah. Just the plain stuff, not the flavored. I don't really dig them either. See, that's the bad thing about taking them out of there and popping them back in. You got to fart around with them to get them to work again. Once you kind of break that seal, you push them in there and they snap in. But if you keep taking it out and messing around with it, it kind of loses the contact, and then you got to take it out. And it has these little pins in the bottom there. I don't know if you could see them. Those little contact pins. And they'll get smashed down, so you got to take them and bend them up with your fingernail. Put your fingernail under there and pry on them and bend them up a little bit, like you would like a bottom of a light socket, to make it have the, there's two pins. See them pins in there in the bottom there? Well, that's what those two contacts there hit on there to make the electrical connection. And then when you press that in, this little light here will flash telling you that it's okay. Yeah, well, yeah, Julian, I do that. I use a Q-tip because you can't get nothing down in there. Well, thanks, Mike. Yeah, I use a Q-tip to go in there and get the juice off. That's how you got to do it. You use a Q-tip. Hi, JL. How are you doing? Okay, let me give a quick recap because I know some different people have showed up here. Okay, I got on the 1st, which is next Thursday. I have a drawing for a giveaway for the JD20. So if you're a subscriber, just make sure you leave a comment on the video that I did. Just go through the videos. You'll find it. It's maybe 7 or 8 videos ago. And then I had another giveaway. They were both live streams, so they'll say live stream on there. And then on the 4th, I have the drawing for the giveaway for the JJRC H97. And what I was talking about today was this little Sky Viper M550 Nano. No, because if you do, it doesn't matter because I get people that spam the comments. And I just, before I do the drawing, I go and erase the duplicate comments. So that's not going to do you any good. This thing flies great. So, all right, Herb, I'm getting ready to leave too. This thing flies great. $29, which I think is a little bit more than it's worth, but it's worth it because it flies for so long. It's almost 6 minutes. So, all right, guys. I hope you enjoyed the live stream. So you could know all about me smoking these vape cigarettes. Neil, are you gonna have? Are you gonna do any of these live streams this week? Okay, Friday night. Okay, Tyler, I won't forget. I have your stuff copied in my clipboard, so I'll stop over there as soon as I get done with this. Yeah, and then don't forget to where's that guy at? There it is. JLRC Multi Rotors. Go over to Coast Drones and sub that guy over there, Bill, because the show we did last night, we were doing a giveaway over there of this thing here. And that giveaway for that's going to be drawing next Tuesday night. All right, Neil, I'll be there, man. I'm not going out this week. Send me a link and I'll come on. I'll practice my Google Hangouts. Yeah, I think I seen you. I think you was flying it once. All right, Julian, I'll see you later, man. No, no, I'm not gonna do anything until Saturday. Probably I'll put a video up, a little pre-video before I do it. So yeah, send me a link and I'll come and I'll join for a couple. I won't hog your whole show up, but I'll come in and stop for 5 minutes. Oh, sorry, Nick. I'm getting ready to take off. Later, Fibro Man. All right, guys, I'm taking off. I'm going to sit there and watch TV. I don't know what's on. I'll probably put YouTube on. I pay all this money for cable, and all I ever do is watch YouTube. That's all I ever watch. That's all I ever watch is YouTube. All right, guys. I'll see you later, man. Good night. Thanks for stopping, man.